My parents were always involved in the community. My dad was at Schreiber Foods, and he believed that if he could make his company good for his employees, that he was doing something really great for the community. My mother, Carol, was a force of good. She was able to motivate and create some extremely important events in the community, organizations in the community, as well as funding and recognizing scholarships and awards. They spent many surgeries and procedures at Bellin, and they quickly realized that while the doctors were very important in their care, obviously, it was the nurses who helped with the healing, and the nurses were the ones that Bob and Carol felt really needed acknowledging.
I am a registered nurse on the surgical unit at Bellin. I also function as a relief charge nurse. So I take full assignments of patients and care for them. I work night shifts, so it's usually overnight. Usually we have anywhere from like 4 to 6 patients at a time. We work a lot with cancer patients, so we see like breast cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer. So they're usually getting surgical procedures done, and then we're helping them recover after sometimes like a day, sometimes a week they're in the hospital. And if I can give them any sort of like inspiration or hope or comfort on those dark days, then that's a reward to me.
She's just a very selfless person. She truly cares about her patients, and I just feel like she goes the extra mile for her patients.
Growing up, my grandparents were in the hospital a lot. So kind of over the course of like 5 years, my grandma would be in and out of the hospital. And when I was in middle school, I would be picked up from school and then brought to the hospital to spend time with my grandma and my mom. I remember like the nurses would help me with my homework, and it was just such an inspiration.
Sierra is amazing with her patients. She spends the majority of her time at the bedside with the patients, just getting to know them. When she's not at the bedside, she's looking through the charts, and she looks at every note. She looks at all the previous charting, and a lot of times she can put things together that other people miss just because she is so thorough in finding things out and really getting to know those patients on a more in-depth level.
She's the one that I think goes above and beyond in terms of making sure that she understands what's going on with any patient so that she can provide them the best patient care that she can.
Some of the people have never been in the hospital before. A lot of them have never had a surgical procedure before, and all that like language and machines, and you know, we throw out NG tube and JP drain and all these like scary words and procedures. And just taking the extra 10 minutes to explain something to them before you do it can give people, you know, a different experience.
Sierra has a very positive personality, and I do feel like that positivity kind of radiates to those around her. When she comes in for her night shift, I feel like she even boosts the morale of the day shift workers when she comes in. She always comes bearing treats for her fellow coworkers, and she always has a smile on her face and is making people laugh, and I definitely think that positivity spreads when she's around.
There's not a whole lot of us on night shift, so for a 17-bed unit, usually there's 3 nurses. So you develop some really deep connections with people, and you know, I've already had coworkers where I can tell they're very busy and they don't even have to say something, and I'm just getting up to follow them to see what I can do to help them, and I know that they'll help me as well.
It was amazing. When I first found out that she won, I couldn't believe it. I could, because she's great, but I was hoping that I could portray how great she was in the nomination.
I sometimes pride myself on being able to reward others and inspire others, and I never really stop and slow down and recognize myself. So to be able to have people who reassure me and tell me that I'm doing a good job and that I am inspiring patients, I can't even put into words. It's just incredible, and it makes me feel like I've accomplished everything that I want to accomplish.
Sierra, congratulations on being this year's Carol and Bob Bush Excellence in Nursing Award recipient. Such a pleasure to meet you and get to talk to you a little bit, especially because you like to decorate just like Carol, you like to bring snacks just like my mom, and you like to work on processes that are more efficient and cost-effective, just like my dad. Congratulations.